Hello everyone, and welcome to this devlog about Mind to the Beat. For people who don't know, during Ludum Dare 48, Games by Sol, TKIMUSE and I made a game about a dwarf mining to the beat. And now we want to make it into a full commercial game. In this devlog, I will talk about the music implementation. Very important for a rhythm game. For the gems version, the music was layered and every layer was muted until it needed to play. This worked for the game jam, but it is not really usable if we want to add more songs or add more effects. So, we opted to use FMOD. FMOD Studio is a great tool you can use with Unity and it does all sorts of things. Let me show you their example project and you will see how powerful the tool is. The example is about a car engine. As you can see, the project has a lot of layers and every layer sounds like a different RPM. And with a simple variable called RPM, you can actually change how the engine sounds. But we are not here for car sounds, and this video is not a tutorial about FMOD. It's a devlog about how we implemented music. As you can see, we still use layers, and every layer is a different instrument. When I press play, you can hear the drum kick. Just like the gem version, we want you to hear more and more layers when you progress in a level. Like the example project, I have added a parameter which I control in Unity, which I called depth. Maybe this name will change. When this value increases, so does the amount of active layers. Before, layers would just fade in randomly, which sounded a bit weird sometimes. In FMOD, we use something called quantization. What this means is that every 4 bars, in our case, it can check a condition. If this condition is correct, it will start playing the layer. I have set the condition to play when depth is higher or equal to 1 and lower than 7. When I now press play, we can hear the kick play. If I now set the depth to 1, we can also start to hear the hi-hat, but only after the 4 bars. Of course, I have set this up for every layer, so when I set it to 7, we start to hear all of the layers. One song is cool, but what if we want to add multiple songs? For that, we use a master timeline. Every song has its own timeline, and the master timeline combines all of those. Unlike the song's timeline, we don't have different layers we can activate here. Instead, we can just move the playhead, or the time, to a different loop region. As the name suggests, a loop region is a region where we can specify where the audio will loop. By using quantization and conditions again, we can tell the playhead to switch songs based on a song parameter. So again, when the song needs to change, it will only change every 4 bars. These are all cool things, but I could have done this in Unity as well. I just needed to program a bit and done. Yes, but with FMOD we can add effects. I've been experimenting with making the music go faster over time. This can be done by changing the pitch. Although, this also changes the pitch. Duh. In FMOD, I can add a pitch shifter to lower the pitch as I
increase the pitch.
Does that make sense? Alright, let me show you. As the main pitch increases, the pitch shifter decreases. This increases the tempo, but keeps the same pitch. Well, sort of. There is some distortion going on, but like I said, experimentation. Another effect I can add is a low-pass filter. But enough FMOD for now, let's go to Unity. But first I need to save the project and build it. Then in Unity, I need to let the FMOD plugin know where to find the files. Now the only thing I need to do is add an FMOD listener and an event emitter, and done. When I now play the game, it plays the audio. Very nice, but I have no control. I also want to get additional data from the FMOD plugin, like when a beat hits. Instead of programming a timer and getting the beat, that is more prone to desyncing. The game would show a different beat than the actual music, and we don't want that. So, by getting the beat from the plugin itself, everything is fine. It is even better with the whole pitch experiment, since the tempo changes in FMOD and the beat also changes in Unity. That's a very nice addition. Now about the low pass filter. Let me show you where I use it and how it impacts the audio. When the pause menu appears, the effect is activated, making the sound muffled. This way the music keeps on playing, so you still know the beat. And when you unpause, the audio is back to normal and you can continue your game session. I guess now is also the time to add the Dwarf back in and see how he looks and moves to the new system. And yes, it was no problem. I have also added a new animation system. One of the comments on the Ludum Dare page was about mixels. The term mixels is used to say that with pixel art, you use different sizes of pixels. When the dwarf is being scaled in the gem version, the pixels have a different size. This new system prevents that and all pixels stay the same. I think it looks really good. One might argue that we still use mixels due to how we move the player, but shh, nobody needs to know. And that's all I have on music for now. Maybe I will change a bunch of things in the future, but I will surely let you guys know. Of course, more music tracks will be added later on, just because that makes the game more awesome. Thank you guys for sticking to the end. Please leave a rating and a comment to show your love, and subscribe for more devlogs like this one. I will see you in the next video. Take care.